Katarina's down forward 2 is a long range mid with 2 extensions, both of which are high damage wall splat tools. Both are natural, and at the wall, you could say that the risk is worth the reward. But it is still a risk, so let's look into how to shut this down. A 10 frame move will trade with the high, but loses clean to the mid, so this isn't the way you want to go. Like a lot of these mini high mid string mix-ups, the mid is unsafe. It's only -10, but you can still punish it. And obviously the high is a high. You can duck and fully launch it. Better still, you can beat both options completely with a clean sidestep to your right, and this gives you a full launch punish on the whiff. However, this doesn't seem to be true for the full cast. I tested with Kuma, and while he can step the high, he cannot step the mid. Still, for most characters, a sidestep right is still a clean option to beat both extensions. However, holding the knowledge of extra options is always a good thing, and sometimes you just want some style points. So let's look into some more specific options. As you can see here, Leo's down back 3 evades both options and is fast enough to punish both. This is another of those, I had to mention it because it's cool, but it's kind of unnecessary ideas, especially because it can be baited, ducked and punished. The other solution I thought to test out with Leo is also very stylish, but it could actually have some use in a situation where the wall is to your right side and therefore you can't step in that direction. As you can see here, characters that have parries that will beat both high and mid, foot and hand strikes, can just throw the parry out straight after the down forward 2, and if either of the extensions are gone for, it will get parried. You may remember me saying that the risk is worth the reward for Katarina when the opponent is backed up to the wall. But in Asuka's case, the reward for doing the parry at the wall is higher also. Her parry also has so many active frames that she doesn't need to even try and time the parry like others. You can just mash parry after Katarina's down forward 2. Jin's unique universal parry does require a little bit of a delay before you hit the parry, but it definitely beats both options. Against the high kick, he can execute somewhere in between a 10 and 14 frame punisher, but against the mid punch, he gets a full launch at 15 frames. And as for Leo, she has 2 parries that can option select the extensions from down forward 2. Back 1+2 is better in the open. This parry can be mashed out immediately after down forward 2, and it gives a chunky damage knockdown on both options, and it can also wall splat. However, in the situation we've talked about a few times now, where your back is to the wall, back 1+3 is the better parry. You need to leave a tiny delay to make it so that the parry will beat both options, but it's definitely possible to do. Against the high kick, it gives you a high damage knockdown and the ability to escape. And against the mid punch, it switches positions and actually gives you a face forward wall splat. And this isn't half of what Leo can get off of this splat. She can do some really dirty stuff. And there you have it guys. Let's sum up. In order to deal with Katarina's down forward 2 and their extensions, the mid is -10 on block. The high is high. You can duck it. A sidestep right is a clean option to beat both options for most characters in the game. This is the one you're going to want to go for. Check your character's evasive moves for style points, and if you have a universal parry that beats both highs and mids, then check how this works at different points on the stage and whether the risk reward is worth it for you. Thanks a lot guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment and subscribe, blah 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 blah. Bye.